Give it some time, give it the benefit of the doubt to see how he pans out. I guess he'll probably have to the end of this year to prove himself. I imagine that's probably the timeline he's got right now.
I want to see Simple back on the AWP. Haven't really seen too much from him really while he's been on it. I think W has been winning those out most of the time.
It's definitely an AWP-centric map as well. The AWP duels are a key storyline, and what's going on here? Okay.
Well, we've seen fnatic try and do boost things on overpasses. Maybe
that's some sort of like lineup towards T-spawn, I guess, and I've never seen that before. Oh god, that jump always scares me. Either way, still everyone alive, no damage being inflicted yet, no crazy wallbangs coming in as of yet, and flamie coming towards the connector, looking for anyone boosting up on the B-bomb side there. See Simple as well, looking towards long A. He's got the bomb, and he is watching for CT aggression right now, holding a really tight angle, hoping he can find the first pick, and he's going to be committing by the looks of things here. He's got the bomb as well. He needs to be very careful. If he goes down, that's a massive problem, but he will not be going towards long just yet. We know Na'Vi love boosting on this map generally. They gave us some of the most exciting boosts back in 2016. Kind of, it's showed us some amazing things that could be done. For now, 1 minute remaining. Zeus watching long, trying to find that first pick. Looks like he'll commit here.
Start to walk on round. JW's holding it, and he has to be very careful. 3 players here. JW misses, but now the rest of the team can pounce on out. Somehow Zeus actually able to get one before the trade comes in. Now they're aware of the 2 players out along, and in response, Na'Vi's going to shoot up in towards the A-bomb site. JW finds himself cornered off over at long. Golden going to be here with him. flamie has crossed into the cubby. Bomb plant comes on through. Going to be holding this. Pop flash now raised in, takes the peek on the back of it, finds the first. JW doesn't trade, and flamie being a real nuisance here to keep the AWP for fnatic at bay. Molotov actually,
well, it doesn't reach him.
He's standing right in it. flamie's just channeling the name there as he manages to stay alive. Crim's going to fall promptly after Flusher left in the 1v4, and you know, we've seen him do some fantastic stuff, but this might be even too much for him.
Bit of a gamble there for fnatic. 3 players towards long at the very start. I think if they get that first kill cleanly, they probably win it, but because Zeus got the trade, they waited for a little bit more action there, and now they use that as a cue. Straight away, they know players are isolated towards long, get towards that A site, lock them in, flash them off, and with lack of utility, that was the perfect situation for them. They don't have to go for the wall of smokes, they don't need to worry about CT spawn back, anything like that. Once the bomb's down, fantastic. And there's the Molotov that somehow didn't reach flamie, got flashed in by his teammates, and that was just a really nice round from Na'Vi. Good mid-round calls. That's something they've been lacking the last year or so. So Zeus coming back in, seems like they're getting everything there. It's that wallbang once again. We'll kind of track this as it. Oh, I see. So it's that's T steps they're running out there. If that starts hitting, like that's like body.
Yeah, I was going to say that's like the 2.0 body wallbang. The what, JW overpass wallbang.
We'll have a look at next round. If he does it again, we'll look at the timing, see if we can work it out.
There you go, they've given this one up early. Clearly not holding on to their strats, wanting to show all the cards they've got. Man advantage early on for fnatic. Seas was the first man down. Crim's actually going to go ahead and take the aggression up towards B here. flamie has come rotating in to try and deter this, but Crims is fast on the trigger, picks him up. That's now going to be a extension on that man advantage. Only 3 players remaining, Edward, Simple and Zeus, to try and keep Na'Vi in this round. It's going to be a tall order. Simple back on this AWP, and Crims, he's just not stopping. Just a murder machine as he keeps pushing up all the way into T-spawn. Now going to start to have his doubts, his reservations. He's going to start to fade back as Na'Vi gets spotted. Crims in with a second. He's dropped the bomb, has vision on it, and he's going to look to try and lock this down now. Keeps going back for more, and he'll take it all. Somehow Crim's in with the 4K. Fantastic stuff from him there as he single-handedly picks up that 7th round for fnatic.
Yeah, that's really beautiful from Crims. He's lighting them up in this first half. He's got 16 frags right now. It's looking very, very good indeed. Now, I've got some word in, Harry. As I said, we'd follow the wallbang, but the production guy's been looking into it. He starts firing bullets at 151. A little bit later this time, about 150 it looks like. He's not doing any damage just yet. I really want it to happen, just for the hype. Just get the Reddit clip in, you know, just so it's there. Everyone knows about it at that point. But it's going to be number 12 now. 7-4 fnatic up against the eco of Na'Vi. PT50s, Deagles, CZs, a couple of sets of body armor as well. Edward with 1 smoke. And for now, looks like they're heading towards middle with the bomb. Nothing really clear as to where they'll be ending up, but just trying to dissect the map, take it piece by piece. And head towards long now. Simple, that's brave. With the bomb against him, Simple's got the bomb almost every single round. So PG50 this time in terms of their money for next round. There are second save loss bonus if they lose this. JW gets the first frag. They'll have $200 on top of what they have right now. And it's Simple 3,700. Same story for Seized and Edward really, but this should be quite an easy round generally.
JW going to be holding close. Misses that no escape. He's actually tagged very low, but then lands the shot in retort. Simple's got himself an AWP, and in the 1v3 could be deadly, but does not account at all for flusher. He's already up and past that Molotov. So fnatic, they're going to go 8-4. Now, you know, the thing is for Na'Vi, they're currently 0-2 down. They've only played 2 maps, so you know we can't take that much from it. But they were versus Heroic.
I was trying to say that's a surprising result, I guess.
Exactly right.
With Heroic losing Valda, we know how good he's been. Their star player coming in beating a team like Na'Vi. It's still very early days. It's online CS, both teams with new rosters. It's difficult to gauge that much from it, but it's certainly not a promising start for Na'Vi, considering the talent they have available and the experience now of the in-game leaders. But still, we'll get to this one. Aggression towards that connector once again, and it's Crims, of course it is. Finding more frags here, 18 in total now as he falls back towards short. Very good stuff. That's objective complete. Pushing aggressive at the start, find that first pick, shut down any sort of tactic or really, I guess, change that Na'Vi had in mind to kind of get themselves back into this game. But Zeus, that's much better. Double AK sprayed out, pushes out the door, decent flashbangs as well. CD's could have fallen back with that advantage, want to stay a bit longer, but JW equalises it to a 3-on-3.
Golden flashes up, takes the peak. Zeus will take his head off in return. Bomb plant comes in. JW is already forcing the issue up through short. Scoping in on the angle. Seized able to find him. Turns this round into a Na'Vi round. Lekro left in the 1v3. It's going to be tricky. They're on impossible. And as he rounds through the smoke, Zeus will pick him off. And that is Na'Vi to go ahead and finally get themselves around.
Yeah, really would have preferred fnatic just to fall back at that opening pick. But as you can see, I don't think a flashbang was deployed really. This looked like fnatic were trying to boost up there towards the window and it's got caught out. And Zeus with the perfect timing, the godlike timing if you will. It's going to be 8-5 and still have money available for fnatic, but I always prefer as any game leader. Get that first pick, just fall back, play the percentages and try and use that advantage. Either way, we do have Lekro low in terms of money. He's got UMP and JW's fighting back with that AWP.
Na'Vi with everyone over here in middle. No JW this time to go and exploit that by moving through connector. Instead, he's holding it a little bit more passive inside the A-bomb site, while Na'Vi, they're taking this round very, very slowly. And this is the sort of very methodical, very, very slow style we'd expect to see from the team now that Zeus is in it. JW starting his push up towards long. Curious to see if he's going to try and extend any further. Lekro now starts to push up into toilets as well, try and get some information from there. Peeks on out, is close to spotting the bomb over in mid. Flame, he's already started his journey up through the toilet. Over here to long now, where JW will be lying in wait.
Flashbang off the toilet sign there, but JW doesn't seem too phased by it, but Simple, you said you've been waiting for him to start stepping up with the AWP. That's a great opening frag there. Now you can see fnatic really struggle. Na'Vi will be fully committing towards the A side here, but a decent integrity. Buys Gold of some time here. Good HE as well, but his teammates dropping around, and that's Lekro. Really been performing this game so far, and Edward with the double frag. Lovely stuff there. That's going to be round concluded. Simple will control the bank. Looking for more here. Flash up. Knows he probably can't win the round, but trying to find frags. It's up to Na'Vi to give them to him. It'll be low HP now for him. As Simple, of course, go for the jumping no scopes with that AWP. But the bomb's planted, and that should be round over.
Yeah, they want to try and save these because they've got no money into the last round of the half, so any extra firepower they get is going to be worth its weight in gold. If they can save up the 2 M4s, then we can see some UMPs dropped. All the buy won't be terrible. It's not going to be amazing either, but they should be able to get pretty much everything you would need to. Oh, they're actually going to lose Flusher. Crims could have an AK if he wants it. We're going to stick on the M4. Has players hunting him down. They know the importance of finding these frags, and they will get them. So that leaves fnatic now with $2,250 most on any of these players.
Yeah, it's the last round as well. Have to go for it. So it'll be Deagle, CZ's armor, bit of smoke, and see what they can do here. You might want to go aggressive towards maybe short flash over or push towards connector, flash middle, try and just get the first pick. It's very unlikely to win this round. It's a difficult thing to make happen, but we'll see what they can do. Might as well go for it. Looks like they'll be pushing toward that mid area. Flashbang presumably coming over any second. Here he comes. That'll be thrown by Golden. And then I guess we'll follow Crims to see if he can get that first pick. The flash. Lying in wait. He comes over now. Here we go. JW pushing first. Can't find anyone, unfortunately. So they'll keep committing and then round past Edward, who only gets one there. Could have got all three.
Simple takes the peek out with the ult, able to find the